Trying to track, gets there in the end. Keeps that man advantage up for EG. So needed, this pistol round win for EG. That much is obvious. Flash into the B-bomb site. Now it's 3 versus 3. Now it's 3 versus 2. Now it's keeps changing. Obo trying to find the target. There we go, but Ethan gets that final headshot. Much needed for EG, and they deliver that necessary pistol round.
They gotta move on. They have 15 seconds now. Okay, so here they go. They're gonna make the final push. And that's 2 kills. That's 3, and this is a bomb plant.
Okay, now it's on. Shazam, oh, it looks like he's gonna get challenged! Lands another one, and he goes forward. He knows he doesn't have time, tries to find the frag, but he has done immense damage, steals the orb. That's very damaging. It's very, very damaging to Evil Geniuses.
That's his full buy.
Oh my god.
With the money he lost from losing by time to be heard, the footsteps certainly are. And now there is a push towards the site. The flashes have gone, they ring the bell of Cirque, but he's still alive, and that's a giant problem. Again, he can go towards the back steps and just hold across towards Optimus. Tarek will get one. Is he good for another one, though? How do they deal with this? This is buying time for the rotation, the pre-fire. Shazam taken out, the bomb by the truck, the taps. That's a wrap. Evil Geniuses complete the comeback to take over past 16 to 13. Just a 1 round for complexity on their T-half.
Yeah, really impressive from Risks. EG, there are some teams that do like to do that on the CT side. They're just playing all around solid. Oh, look at that damage, my goodness. That's a wipeout and a half.
The enemy's flash, know where he is already. Tarek with an incendiary of his own is going to force Flamer from his position. He's good for 1. Obo's there looking for 2. Can't see through the flames, trying to get around the corner. Can't put his gun out in time. And Cirque's going to find the defuse. That's got to be a really frustrating loss for complexity.
And almost pulling off a 2v4. Valiant effort. And Obo just couldn't make it around the corner in time. Cirque smartly pushing, knowing he has to take.
And all 4 are here for Evil Geniuses. Bombs on the floor in the pit now. Still the rotation coming in from the late complexity players. 2 versus 2. Then tries to make a play from the balcony. Shazam makes it 2v1. Do they know where Tarek is? Sitting on the site. Def at 15 HP now. He's got to find a headshot, surely. Unless he can take position. Tarek creeps back into the elevated spot. Def trying to clear out positions. He's been spotted by the jiggle from Tarek. And Evil Geniuses make it to 10.
Yeah, there's no way you expect Tarek. They're already lurking in A. You know that he's a deady B player. So it's a heads-up play by Tarek. Taking advantage of all those smokes and finding a lurk position.
That's crazy, isn't it? It's really impressive.
Breezy slowly walking up mid.
Yeah, walking into the crossfire. We saw this before, the top mid stack. And so kind of the quadruple peek coming in there from complexity. And they get no damage from it. That's almost sad. I feel sad that they didn't even get a single kill.
Almost sat.
And it was a perfectly played.
Falling back to new box. There's a flash for Shazam, and that's about it. Rush quietly creeping up Banana. Not sure what the climate is on Banana just yet. Rush is the man with the defuse kit. Some jiggling. Blame F knows where one of these players is. Stan looking to creep. Catching them off guard. 2 versus 2 now. They don't know about the Banana play just yet, but Rush again, he's the last man standing now with the defuse kit. Tarek just needs to hide, just needs to buy those extra dying seconds. Rush running out of bullets and trying to save his gun now. Running away, but I don't think he's going to make it. They lose everything. And Evil Genius.
And that plant's coming out default. Jax not going to set up that flash. Kenny will, and they're going to go back in with it. Nexus still in this corner, and Windigo haven't realized.
Yeah, will that give anything over? Oh, it certainly will. Next up, oh, look at this. 3 kills from him. Where was this a couple of rounds ago? And now it's only Haji left from the ramp, not able to get anything done. G2, finally, they're going to break that drought of rounds, the 7 in a row that Windigo were able to chain together. I'll get another on the board. They keep 4 players.
The B apartments. Hachi's got to get this bomb plant. He can't afford to get anything wrong here. Amanek getting pushed. He's found. No, he hasn't. And that's a bomb dropped. Hunter's done it on his own. 3 kills at the back of the B bomb site. Even with Amanek getting overwhelmed in what seemed like a sitter, it's Hunter to save the day. G2 with the rotation just in time.
Yeah, so fortunate that Amanek is able to get that play. They haven't been finding much success here since the AWPs come out on Amanek, since Hunter's joined him as well. Once more into the belly of the beast, Windigo go. Amanek flashed off the angle, the flashbangs are good, but Amanek's better. Oh, 3rd kill, looking for number 4. Can he get the ace? No, he cannot, because Kenny will not share that spotlight with anyone. Amanek, you're not taking the AWP away from me. There's already Zywoo in the server, all right? You know, he's got a lot to worry about, does Kenny, so he doesn't let the ace go the way of Amanek. Still, stellar shots landed from the secondary AWP G2, and that's now map point for the Frenchman. No money left for Windigo. Heartbreaking moments. They come back from an 11-6 scoreline at one point in time to then having the lead. They're on 14 rounds before G2, and now it's G2 stood on the finish line. They've just...
Fine, free kill into Kenny, yes. There's a trade, surely, but Bubble gets 2 with the spray. Great work before Amanek eventually turns it around. Hachi is here, and he's so deep, they surely won't expect this position at this point, and he gets away. Hunter had his knife out, got to switch back, and Hachi's able to get 2. Bomb dropped, and Windigo have made this half absolutely incredible out of nowhere. It's going to be a 9th round unless Nexa can get a 1-on-4 with 15 seconds left up. He finds the first, but he can't even get the bomb to the site. This is a done deal. It's all about damage, and the Molotov will keep him trapped. Hachi cleaning it up. 9 rounds on the half. We're not even done yet for Windigo. This is a really nice CT side.
And one of the things, you know, you think back to Mirage, even though it feels like a lifetime ago now, and it was almost 50 kills between Nexa and Hunter to get them across the line. Right here, Hunter not reliving that you know, insane 30-kill game. You can't expect him to do that all the time. Step up for G2. Nexa's certainly trying his best. Amanek's having a good game as well, but in this round he's relegated down to the Mach 10, and Bubble catches this timing, trying to get behind enemy lines, and that is Amanek already dealt with. The outside control denied. G2, whatever they had planned, it's now all gone awry.
And look at this, you know, G2, they tried to sell a fake that multiple players are going down outside. Bubble confirmed that it was only 1. He immediately mollies door. He knows where they're coming from. And 2 kills for him. Of course it is. It's all he's been doing. Multi-kills in his first half. Kenny S now 1-on-4. Not going to happen. The shot here for Windigo to make a move. Smoke inside of main. Now Kenny gonna have to fight. Poison. Ooh, he spotted him. He's got him blocked behind the boo, and he's not gonna be able to move. Kenny getting overwhelmed by the rifles, and this is a mess back and forth. Somehow Nexus just saved it. Hunter with a double as well, and Nexus still coming in through the smoke. He's not been spotted. Mirbit knows he's about, and he's gonna find him eventually. It's a 1-on-1. Bomb dropped. Mirbit coming in from above, trying to force the fight. Hunter's run through, and Mirbit's gonna win it. I really don't know what's going on, Harry. I really don't know what's going on.
No, this doesn't feel like Counter-Strike. This is a free-for-all.
One of the big reasons these rounds are looking so crazy is because G2, they want the chaos. They don't want to give Windigo any...
All his teammates, at least on the A site. Mihu creeps upstairs. It's not smoked, and Pleasant not really respecting that fact. They're still keeping it even, and it's Rusty on the USP to make sure that things are actually in favor of the Swedes. Into the 1v1 Veggie. What is that flick across? Oh my goodness, that second frag is nuts. It's his 4th frag for the round, and it's the pistol going the way of VP. An explosive start.
Veggie just did everything himself that round. It's like, all right, guys, don't worry. I've got this. You guys take the round off. I'll do the heavy lifting here. It's a 2K to open the round. Gets the kill in towards mid, swings on the second player, and then...
And it's maximally stacked on that T side is all good, and he's not an AWPer or anything like that, so it shouldn't be too much of a hindrance. But we'll see. The XQ coming over the top, they're going to very quickly move in. This is kind of what I was talking about, what I wanted to see. It can be difficult with a buy like this, however, because of course you are contesting against much better weaponry, and not a chance, not a chance. Veggie going to get a nice little 3K there from play. Dennis shows a bit too much round the corner. He will actually find quite a lot of damage on the return kind of peak, but no kills as yet coming in. Snacks, however, against the Krieg, unfortunately going to fall. It's a nice, easy pickup for Pleasant. No one really around to help him out, but he gets another one. This is the better looking chance for GamerLegion. Snatchy not expecting him to just go jump.
Bro, off of a site, and now they realize what's happening. The rotation's going to come in, but it may be too little too late. They're just trying to slow this down, trying to slow the pace, and it's a big kill to find for not the second as well. He's making it work with the Famas, and that allows his teammates to get back through. Now leaves everything to Mihu in a 1v3. He's done some damage on the first, to be fair, but he's given away his position as a result. 15 bullets in the gun, and he's got to make this work. He'll find the first. The second as well has cleared some space, looks for the third, has the read, but just doesn't have the shot. So very close from Mihu, was looking insane there. But it will be another round picked up for GamerLegion.
I'd like to see that scout boosted up rather than the deagle. That might have been a better way to fend off a frag, but Kyoko response finds himself too. Last bullet lands the shot. Down to ESEA in a 1-on-2, and unfortunately, unless he can turn up monstrously, they'll lose the round, but there we go.
Yeah, USB in hand, and he takes down both, I guess. Well played. Astor, that is what you would expect out of a player like that. A 1-on-3 with a scout, with a USB, and he pulls it off perfectly. And right now, Astor, I mean, he is going to be... This is just, wow. Just how the hell do you even pull it off like that? Heretics... They should
rotate.
Never mind.
Oh, they do draw a player out either way, though, which... Okay, he didn't rotate quick or didn't rotate far enough to be deemed worthless at this point. Time is ticking. They have to get onto the site. Logan drops one, and the second, even the third as well. And Movistar Riders thinking too much into the round, unfortunately.
In a split few seconds later, maybe a turning point for Movistar Riders. The pistols could get a kill or two, especially if Alex can connect the dots. But Lucky, yeah, they don't check flower pots immediately. The smoke is gone and the round is gone with it. Lucky 4K actually, with Alex still getting that frag with the deagle, as I said. Imagine if Deads gets another one here, if he's able to at least shut down one of the players and maybe isolate Lucky into being in a one-on-one challenge. But that is going to be 12-10, and the money for Movistar.
If he gets any more here, it could be massive. Will miss all the shots, so he does get taken down. Freddy Frog still keeping it even. In towards short. So they've only really got the one avenue of attack. A quick boost going to come in. The bomb has yet to be planted as well. Waiting nice and patiently, and there you go. Spellful caught off guard. Maybe it actually swings back in favor of the CT side here. JO's been kind of dinked down, left on low HP. They're going to try and double beat this, but there's a massive gap. The Draken is ready for all down to MSW, and he cannot get it done at all.
Some 1v3.
You never know. You never know. I think that's what is playing in his mind at the moment. You never really know how a round like this can go. He believes in himself. Of course he does. He wouldn't be on this server if he didn't. Nice pick up onto Tab. Second one as well coming in. This opens up the round. They're caught completely off guard by his contact push down mid. He knows that Relaxer as well as, you know, that B player because of the information that comes through from his teammate. This could be absolutely huge. Another crazy round for both of these teams. Going to get the plant in for long fairly safely. Relaxer is close, so I don't think the cross will be easy. Oh my goodness, that's a chance. Whoa. And Relaxer capitalizes. That's so unlucky for Spellful. Oh, he was just hidden away because of, you know, the slight bump in the cross angle, and well, he'll be counting his lucky stars for it. Yeah, you start to believe, don't you? He's done the hard work.
Doubt, and since then they haven't done much. As I say that though, they're of course going to check me on it, and now the pressure comes through, and that leaves everything onto Freddy Frog. He's alone inside with an op. He may find the first, indeed he will, but does he anticipate the player being tunnels right now? He should be wrapped on in a moment, but it's not fast enough. Freddy Frog still doing damage, and now he knows he's doing it all. Freddy Frog is striking a left movement.
Anyways, yeah, talking about Renegades, I mean, JKS, he has stood out the entirety of Group C so far. We're on the side of Team Liquid. I feel like everyone's had their moments, and I feel like we saw Stewie yesterday with that phenomenal 3K he did get on the A side again, already showing up with that first shot onto Azure. Liquid have so many high-caliber players that can step up at any given moment that I don't know if Renegades are going to be able to deal with it too well. Lias has an opportunity to flank him behind Stewie. Stewie's turned around, and again, he hits the shot. They're trying to make the play on A happen, but Stewie's going to be here, and he'll have another one. That's his third of the round. And JKS, well, if you want to have a good start, this is the way to do it, to pull off a 1v5.
This is sort of the worry, though, that I have when facing off against Team Liquid is the fact that JKS was winning these. A bit of a slow start to this game. It's actually been Liaz who's been just going off so far. But they are going to look to take short control. Clearing angles. Make sure the timing is absolutely perfect. He cleans up 3. That was absolutely perfect. Naf can actually just fall back here. He's actually going to go back for more, but it's the setup for Nitro. He's left as the elusive man in the corner, but even still, they managed to get the kills back. AWP picked up, however, with Azza being dropped quick enough, this is going to give some space to Elysian. This time he is looking to be the hero as Azza tries to do the work with the AWP. Already managing 1 kill, but Stewie's just acting as bait as Twist moves ever closer. No, but what a no-scope from Azza! Wins the round for his team, 3 kills in the end to clutch things out. And once more, he expects a lot from himself, and to be fair, I think a lot of the fans expect a lot from him. Luckily, in this series, so far, he has delivered. Stewie as well, playing very well. In fact, I can't really name a player on the Liquid side that's not performing, which, well, if that's the case, there's not many teams that do stand a chance. I think at the moment the only one that they've really named is Astralis, and unfortunately they're not allowed to play within the North American Pro League. Unless they move, which you never know.
I'm sure that's exactly what they want to do.
Hey, I wouldn't mind watching that. Ali's going to be tagged to just 1 HP, but he's still standing, and they do manage to get away, and once more they're going to fight for this B site, but, well, it's not much of a fight. There's no one left. Liaz is already gone. Stewie just pushing aggressively, and once again, he's done so much, he even gets the last one on 4 HP. Well, he suggests that somebody's going to come jumping around the corner onto short, but they won't, because there's nobody there. It's onto this defense once again. Jacob this time has been switched in this direction, and it's him and JKS, who's already managed to get 2. Just trying to survive at the back of the site. He knows it's important. He has support coming in with a flash, and JKS steps up. Finally, he's awake in this series as he gets his 4th kill of the round and leaves just Twist remaining, a late attendant to the B-site party. He's just going to have to fall back and save. The question is, will he be allowed to? Liaz go down without any sort of response. In fact, he's not going to fight it, although, well, somewhat is. Wants to try it through the smoke, but once again, we sit in this situation where you do feel like Liquid can pull these rounds off. Luckily, Twist goes down, and Stewie now left into the 1 versus 2. Gonna try and get past the smoke before it fades. Timing's gonna be everything. They actually opt to smoke him up, but it's not particularly good. There's enough space in it. He's gonna get 1 and the 2nd as well. Stewie once again, 3 kills to his name and a clutch out from Liquid. As said just before, these rounds.
Hudson could hold it. Yeah, he's gonna hold the angle. Or he's going to consider it. He's a bit scared of that open door and connector. You don't want to close it. Give a sound cue away for free, so he'll see some feet, but will that be enough? Twist facing with the Mag 10. Now we're 1 versus 1. 74 HP is enough to avoid the scout, but it has been disposed of. Regon knows there is an AK on the way. Down to the Deagle though. Oh, that was a big shot from him. That's really unfortunate for him as well, because in the water, in short B and such, you can't see where the weapons are if holding an angle on long. It looks like it's down to Rez to die on the B bomb site and make the rotation happen. He's got support. It's really going to set it, but the bomb's going back towards the B bomb site, which they can barely hold on to. 20 seconds, don't really have time to rotate back towards A again. So many things happening. Essentially from that first engagement where Forrest couldn't find a player in the toilets. Now we've got 9 seconds to plant the bomb. And Mix can just play the clock. And surely there isn't time to do this. Klopsky holding the bomb, running out of time in NIP. There was a lot happening in a short few. Got to check the truck spot, but there's such a shadow advantage for Snoxy, even with the longer peak. But the FANMAS will run out of steam eventually. Down to the 1 versus 1 now. Regon has all the information. Twist has no idea where he's coming from. 13 seconds. Someone's got to make the time call. Planting safely away from the toilets. Does he jiggle? He scopes in, looks towards long, but Regon is going to walk straight into it. There was a timing to be had for either player, and it will go in favor of Twist. A tough round for Ninjas in Pyjamas, but they have broken the money of Mix once again.
Interesting thing.
Will be positioned, but they're going to try and make a play towards A, try to make a fast response, but the CTs are getting the frags everywhere. 2 versus 5. This is a great turnaround from Mix.
Yeah, the aggression really paying off this round for sure, but nice Oh, Lecro, he's absolutely done them in with the AK-47. Trio of kills will allow the bomb to go down. There's still a fighting chance for...
Quite worked out for them. They haven't crossed to the water just yet. And NIP players are still creeping. They hear the beeps and obviously may not survive this. Still alive for now. There's 1 minute on the clock. They've got to focus on the frags at this point, but it might be too late. Juan spraying everywhere. He's got 5 HP. Oh, he got a second frag? He might even win this. Twist, he's lost the angle. 72 HP. I didn't even see that second kill. Twist going for a rotation of some description. The smoke is up, and Juan Flatru, it's great from Twist because he doesn't know if Twist is coming down the lower end. So how does he make a play? It's got to take a while.
Unfortunately for Twist, the door is open, so we'll be able to silently flank here. Juan has no idea.
Still thinks Twist is up there. It seems to. It hasn't. Even with so much time passing, it seems he hasn't even looked monster yet, or pretty much anywhere on his flank. Completely convinced that it's going to be towards the A-bomb site, and so his positioning is going to be not as good. See if he turns around at any point. He actually suddenly walks to water. That's unbelievable. The timing here in favor of Juan is amazing. The shot's missed by Twist. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? He didn't look behind himself once. Not even when he walks into the water does he look behind himself. I feel like he's still positioning for Ash. Ooh, Juan not living up to his name there. Does get the damage and the headshot eventually.
Boosted, top of the car, Twist will be taken out. There's so much carnage around this A-bomb site, round after round. Regon at the wide swing, but where is Synopsy? One needs to be collected, low on bullets, Plopsky, and Synopsy will deliver that last frag. Once again, it goes down to the last man, but Mixer coming out the better for the time being. They are trading rounds now, back and forth. They will continue to go as Plopsky pulls out another Krieg. Top to take him out. And Ninjas in Pyjamas keep on coming. They've got a 4 versus 2 situation. Synopsy's doing what he can. He's charging through their time. The transfer is beautiful, and Anakin's there to turn things around. USP versus a Deagle, no Kevlar, or no helmet at the very least, and Mix will recover. That's a nice test for them, but a very expensive round.
That's kind of insane that Synopsy found.
3 generous, so it's almost 6 on Mix. It's so early. There's so much more play to be had. Clinical with no faith in Mix. If you are a believer, then there is a window of opportunity there. And like Regon battle sniper mode on Inferno. Not the first time we see him do some really important shots, and Plopsky is somewhat sandwiched. Trying to hide by the tree. This is a very weird situation for Ninjas. There's a flash to the logs position. This is wasting time, but there is so much time for Mix now. Does Lecro make a play towards the B-bomb site? Plopsky knows he's in trouble, and down he goes. Here comes a faster rotation, but Lecro's going to have to make a play alone because Forest is on the other side of the map.
Lecro creeping construction, but Regon's ready. And Regon is on 4 kills already. He is quite the beast. Don't know that he'll complete the ace though, because Forest is... Oh, actually, maybe he's coming in, and Forest will take down 1 pretty well. Plopsky's got himself a double. And there's no trade just yet. Doesn't look like there will be one either. Rez might even make it worse here for Mix. Indeed he will. They do take down Forest towards middle to protect the bomb, but Synopsy is all his first bullet aim. Needs to get this kill. He's so close. Oh my god, he killed Plopsky behind him! Oh my god, he killed him with the spray all the way to Coffins. Finds a headshot. Oh man.
Well, it's not going to be enough. Rez will finish off the job. That's the worst thing when you're behind somebody and you get shot instead of them. It's like, why me? Why always me? Ninjas in Pyjamas, they've got 9 rounds out of their CT side so far. It's not a terrible start by any means. And there's an opportunity for 10, but Mix are... Now we're seeing more and more game from them. We're seeing the individual skill and the danger of these players. And it's great to watch. We're learning a lot about the individuals of Mix and of...
balcony burst. Here it comes, and obviously ready right below. Oh, the second flash absolutely owned him, and the trades are very nice indeed. Plopsky with an important double for the bomb plant, and the rotation will come through Banana.
Plopsky super low, 0 utility for Mix. Perhaps they find something on the way. Maybe, well, actually the bodies are so deep in short that seems unlikely. A re-smoke in that Moto position. Rez covers his teammate, and that's a huge headshot. Plopsky could get wall banked, but Juan has the element of surprise, which won't work out for him on this occasion. 16-7, Ninjas in Pajamas make it to LAN, and these replays are brought to you by NVIDIA.
That early rotation in, thanks to Simple's info, he just spots and falls back into the B site. Rotation already bound, and Simple removing one, now getting thrown up into the boost. That AK juggled into the hands of Nuki, but Simple's made quick work of this B play. Angel and Flourish, the only 2 players left up, and Simple, well, he might just ace this round. Majority through a smoke as well, of course, as Simple.
HellRaisers going to have a rough time moving into that next rifle round, but they will have the money finally for everything.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think this Na'Vi squad now
not sure about that.
Yeah.
Would love to see that again.
Maybe
what happened?
I don't know. I'm hoping, you know, just some casual BM between friends. Everyone's laughing, everyone's smiling, having a great time.
Simple doesn't look like he's having a great time.
He does not look so
What is this about then? Oh, what? Okay, so to be fair, Simple was running away, and they turned around, and Flamey just knifed the air and killed him. You know, I've done that before. When you
He didn't even see him though.
No, he's got full 360, Harry.
That's a double-edged knife right there, man.
Darth Maul in that.
Yeah. Tronic, he's kind of playing with fire here. Crush.
Oh, what?
Oh, he believes that it might be clear. I think he heard the shot connect. So there's at least that. Simple arriving to this bomb site now, and it's him and Electronic to try and hold the line. Electronic getting the attention from the pit. He needs help from Simple, and there it is. Simple from Graveyard, and there's Simple arriving in a very, very big way, looking for the 4K. Just Angel left, and he does manage to get Simple. Waiting for Nuki to line up this utility, and that Molly is going to force Guardian away. Actually, I think I missed there. Yeah, it did. So Guardian given another chance, chaining together damage with Simple. Simple not able to connect onto Flaric though, and this is going to leave Flamey through the smoke. He's able to get into the corner, just about, just barely. The beanpole himself, Flamey, tucked away into the corner, and he's thin enough to dodge the bullets. Ooh, that gets a little bit close for Na'Vi. It's still around. They'll get one on the tally. They're feeling good about that. They're able to breach that B-bomb site finally.
That is a killer for Na'Vi. They have just locked HellRaisers out of this round, and this retake needs to happen, Harry. It's against 15. They've got no choice. Simple having an angle, but a flash is good. It's going to force him back into Banana. He sticks around, and he might come to regret it, but they could line up for Flamey. He finds one. Trade is in. Electronic wrapping Coffins, the bomb, in his favor now as he can play the other side of Ruins. Flaric has to do it all alone. Tap on the bomb. Won't force the instant peek, and even though he does after, I don't know if there's time. It's going to be close, but Na'Vi, oh yeah, they've done it. 16 rounds. Bomb goes off, and that is going to be Natus Vincere running away with a
Boomich over here at the crossroads. He'll get forced back. Smokes it down, and they try and get behind Gandalf. Boomich goes running through, takes one down for his troubles. This double setup at Gandalf, and they deal with Guardian, but they don't expect Simple. He's only good for one. Here's Electronic, though, to save the day. Doubling up in the bomb site, and Na'Vi, they'll get that pistol round.
Up on short. HellRaisers is going to start to move in on that position, but Guardian has not played here before. They're not ready for it. No flashbang. Crutch gets picked up. Angel walking into B and dropped by Simple. First couple of kills going the way of Na'Vi. HellRaisers looking for a response. There's no one in CT, no one to stop a potential mid to B play. If they throw a smoke, however, that will give it away, and one of these cat players can drop off and try and assist.
Yeah, that smoke goes down, and there's the call. Guardian taking up a position back inside of A, leaving Electronic to help out with this mid to B split. Flamey Dealt with by Nuki, but it's Simple's presence that goes unchecked. Just Flaric alone, dinked by the M4, desperate to win that fight, and Simple does not give it up. The AWP grabbed as well. They'll have two of them moving in to this next buy round. Double AWP finally getting bought out for the CT side of Na'Vi. And you're hoping this is where you can...
You're going to reaggress. Simple's heard this one, and Nuki has not spotted him. Simple going undetected. He's now found a timing to wrap back onto Nuki, who does not know. Simple, trigger discipline. He's waiting for the right time to strike, and that is now. Bomb can get picked back up. Crush has been spotted in middle. He knows the Simple's going to repeat that frag, and he does get away with it. Bomb dropped once again. Na'Vi now in a one-on-one.
Electronic has to show the versatility of this P250. Now more than ever, and Crush, nice shot there to secure the pistol round for HellRaisers. They're going to try and play the trade game inside of this bomb site. Flaric with that MP9 over at long. He's going to be hard-pressed to get close with that Crush, having to close the distance now, and the FAMAS appearing at the ramp. A terrifying sight if you're Na'Vi. A great sight if you're HellRaisers, but where's that? Simple. Double dig, what a round. I did not think he had that in him. So low on HP and somehow ducking down low enough behind that box to go undetected. Crush just didn't seem to consider there could have been a second. I thought he saw it.
He could see it, yeah. I think he was just tunnel visioned. After he gets that first kill, he thinks, okay, I killed the player behind the site.
It will be a play towards the B-bomb site. Syman, they've liked this B-bomb site. Middle site smoke, perhaps attempt to get the bomb down, but a player is playing inside of it. They hear the scope. Oh dear, this is not good. I heard Joe in the scope. And it won't matter in the end. It looked like Syman could pick up that round as well. Critical round 28, round number 28. He comes in. And look at this. Fight towards ult mid! And the Nemiga will win it for now. Trades are coming back and forth. Perhaps the Nemiga overextended, but no. It's one man left. It's Chaos. So Chaos towards ult mid. And the net gain is a 1v2. Or make it a 1v1. Chaos. Spellful. Who's gonna get the job done? That is the question. Oh, Chaos! Times it right. Takes down Spellful. Oh dear, what is that by Norbert? That's a bit overzealous, and MDS is about to take it through. Not smoke on banana. It looks like they want to do a little bit of an apps pop here. I don't know if this is gonna work out. Lollipop! 3 kills. We'll call it 4 kills. Lollipop holds it down towards the apartments. And the Nemiga pick up the 16th. Joe with the op. Gonna get himself a frag. Gets himself a second. And a third. Joe, very good with the AWP in this round. A couple of quick kills. And Spellful with the ops for Nemiga. Chiming in. We do get one plant. Oh, wait, hold up. Where are all these frags coming from? 1v1. Spellful will be able to grab a gun. That's an op. Where did all these pistol kills come from? That's the question. And Spellful has a real chance to try to win this. But not going to be able to get it done. Syman will get the round somehow, some way. Last second. Where did all those frags come from? And here we go. Pistols, a scout, and Box is already going to get himself 2. Box a 3rd and a 4th. Holding it down. Oh, he's going to get all 5. Box That's very nice. Efficient, effective, and a 7th round for Nemiga. 2 players going to be coming in from tunnels. Lollipop will get 1. There is going to be 1 more player there. Player towards the door. Lollipop gets 1. Can he get the last? Yes, he can! Lollipop! That's incredible! In the back.
And against SKADE, they went for the peaks almost every single round. Lucky went for the engagement, or Keo went for the engagement. They tried to take control of it deep. You know, they tried to really play everything they could. Oh, great nades, by the way, but Lucky still gets away with a frag, and the Molotov saves his life. Get away, Lucky. Get away, please. You got to kill. Just run away. Oh my God, Lucky. He gets another one. Does he repeat this? I think he does. He's ready for the fight once more. And Lucky, I was just saying how vigilant he is, how careful he is, and damn, he goes for the 4K! What? Oh, come on. Leaving the ace. Please, at this point, go for the ace, Lucky. You deserve it. Urgency there is, in any case. To be taken. Nickelback finds the first. That's a great start. Ooh. Finds the second as Nickelback goes in wild. Nickelback, a triple. And he just saves the day for Pro.Sto. Might potentially even save the round. I mean, I think he actually does.
Oh, wait a second.
Never mind.
Oh, wait a second. What?
Report, Logan. Where's the report button? I'm reporting a second one.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, and I think he spotted the bomb actually instead of just the player. And oh, those swing wide Keo though alive. Wow, he's playing by the edge here, and a 2-on-2 with a flank coming through B stairway. Keo spots the last man. It's back to Nickelback and Maka. A 1-on-1 with Maka on the op. Here's the scope at least. Nickelback for his shot makes a miss, and Nickelback will save it. We've seen nothing out of him.
Keo does manage to get out alive, just barely. But again, Heretics are on to pull by. Good spam, even. Ooh, did he spot? Yeah, he definitely did spot the leg there. Maka has to be careful though with the player on ramp as well.
Pushing. Oh my God, he gets away with one. Gets away with both. Maka, that is dirty.
Return of the trade though, and now it's just down to Logan and Lucky. And Lucky very, very far away, expecting a flank almost. And they'll tap onto the bomb, taps onto the head. Takes down a first. The flash was good, and they have to try and force it out. Logan spraying, makes it a 1-on-1. The Molotov, I think, lands on the bomb. Have to force it out. And is there time in terms? Yes, there is.
Yeah, there is.
Yekindar gets it. 11-9. Sorry, 10-9. And Pro.Sto, they are not letting Heretics win a round yet.
Pro.Sto are playing with fire, but they're coming out alive.
Again, well, that it's there to fire home. Beautiful second as well, and now it's all onto David P. Gets himself at least one on the flank, but
not the first time we've seen him in a different part of the map while his team is dying on the other side.
Ooh, timing might just work in his favor here, though. Catch out onto World Edit. There we go. Gets 1. Nickelback to the ramp, though. Knows where he is. Can get the bomb and force the bomb plant here. I think he just has time.
He's got time. He has time. Pro.Sto.
Oh, that's... Oh, I can't even blame Pro.Sto there because he thought as soon as that obviously turns to 4 and then turns... Music playing on short as well, but Slogan. Careful. Let's get a little love tap down to 90 with a bit of HP reduced. Being sick though. Beautiful peek. Gets himself a good little trade back. So already opens up onto a first frag. And Pro.Sto, like you said, they've got to resurge into these next 4 rounds, and that's a really good way to start that.
That's an early bird start if I've ever seen one. Steamer sick, the double, the triple. There we go.
A hero submachine gun buy than anything else really. As he tries to progress toward the bottom of Longy, does a measly sort of 22 damage, but well, doesn't really matter when you have Lucky there. And that's it, 7-6. Pro.Sto, they have to win this next gun round, like you said. 9-6 will become a possibility from a half that Pro.Sto could have easily took double digits in.
Well, Prosto. They're disappointing us a little bit. They had such a glorious start. They had such a glorious beginning. Don't tell me now it all falls apart. It all V-side, so they're like, oh, are you mid? Are you there? And then, bam. Yo. Unfortunately, yeah. That's a big ol' F in chat for him. A 1-on-3 with an op. He's got full utility, a kit. That's beautiful and all, but I betcha he would have loved to have an M4 right now. If anything. Oof, sick shot though. Starts off well. He jumps on the box here, maybe? Does he? I would love to see a jump. Nickelback low. That nade. Oh, imagine if that actually gets the kill. That would have been sick. Oh. Oh, wait. Keo, you gotta be kidding me. Does he actually? Oh, he's gonna hold it. Nope, never mind. I thought he's gonna hold it. This time, jump shot and Keo!
Been here 2 times before and haven't qualified yet, and it's like, please, we've shown how good we are. Just let us in. Just give us a victory. This time it seems like finally
Wayland, they're beautiful.
Will get themselves around on the board. Iastor, last man alive in a 1-on-4, already flanked, and finally they break the curse, break the cycle. We'll put 1 on the board. Movistar Riders just dropping at the seams, unfortunately, although Alex gets just a little bit of a window of opportunity, works it into his favor, although Demasik converts it. And sadly, it's just left to Mopos. Molotov down, and I think he was safe on the pass by. I don't know if they're aware of him pushing through. The flash was good. The lineup not going to happen, though. 16-10.
Well, why would you get rid of a team that's already in Pro League next season?
Well, it's up to both these two teams to fight their way through. Floppy trying to delay the push. Nice smoke comes in. The thing is, they're going to push through it, and Floppy's ready to just mow them down with those two there to back them up. ATK starting to step up now as they have invested into the double op setup. I did like the play out of Singularity, but not really expecting the spray through to come in. No flashbangs as well to help assist this. And what? I'm not sure how he gets that kill, but it is a kill nonetheless. They still have to get the bomb somehow on top of the site, and I don't imagine OC is going to miss too many shots. And there's only 1 flash on Dapper to blind him out.
Yeah, there's a bit of time. I think that's what they're playing on, is maybe they can try and bait out a player or two to start looking in a different direction. The problem is with a player homed in on basically every direction, just going to have to try and force their way out. Well, there's the crossfire. Dapper will at least be able to kill off 1 player, but that is all. ATK got onto the board, and they've done so much damage. Oh. That was something I saw referenced. The MDL bit.
Well, someone's excited. Up some smoke, set up some flashbangs and some Molotovs, looking to overrun this site, trying to use the weakness of the ops to their advantage. They have been able to make their way down, actually rushing straight towards each other, wrapped behind the actual bomb train. Flopp's still here waiting in somehow the perfect position. Gets himself 3 quick kills. Now it's all on Seb, alone against 4. 3. Oh, I was hoping to count that one down. Singularity still have the money to buy. They still have the op on Relics. There you go. Floppy just being gifted kills. That's another 2 added to his tally, up to 24 in these 22 rounds. To spot out the next player, maybe his next victim, to be honest, the way he's been hitting shots so far. Oh my gosh, is this JKS? Floppy gets 3, OC's gonna get 1, and now Relics is like, guys, where did my team go? He's by himself, they have no money, he's gonna have to save the op. And ATK gonna get on to 1-2. They do have a kit on Relics, but will they expect OC to already be on Catwalk? And well, that's gonna be the first. Looking for the second, leaves all into Floppy, who's just trying to back. Wait, he actually gooshes both of them! 12 HP and 3 HP respectively between the 2 players. And he does get 1 more kill, now down to a 1-on-1. He runs out of ammo, and you can see Rat trying to push in. The kit's on the ground. He does have some time to play with, but Floppy is going to get the shot. And there we go, Floppy with the big 3K.
I like how Modem is screaming. Eastside will be expecting both players to go this way, although they're both watching that direction. Seems like they're mind readers, but they look away. Oh, look back at the right time. Relics with 1. Can he get the second onto JT? Just a single bullet and no hit it as well. Singularity just can't do any wrong at this point. Another round onto the board for them, but even still, it's another costly one. I can't compete with this.
I mean, that's what's going to happen. You talk smack, and then you start not doing too well, and it's going to come back to you 100%, 1,000%.
If you're going to talk the talk, you got to walk the walk.
And unfortunately, you can't because he's sitting.
The problem is they don't have any utility, but it does mean they have some extra time here. This battle's going to be important. Seb wins that as well, and it leaves just Floppy trying to clutch this one out. They can wait for that smoke to fade. They don't have to be over-aggressive here. They can look to try and play this all together. Surely, Floppy's going to be going down in this scenario. Relics peeks out. He goes down. Floppy gets the second as well. And Seb only on 12 HP. Floppy might have just saved them here. He burns the clock down and gets the final kill as well. A massive clutch from him. 4 kills total. And ATK get their 5th round. If man of the match can become the man of the moment, as they go pushing into this side. Sonic, wow, he's just killing them all. 3 kills already off the back of the USP, and he's still standing. Modern will come in to throw in his helping hand. Dazzle. So much left to do in this. I don't really see a chance for him. The bomb down on the B site, 4 players left to find. It's more going to be if he can make a little bit of cash for the next one. However, just with that crossfire in play, it just does not seem possible. Doesn't even expect OC to be in the corner, and ATK, a very clean pistol round, and mostly off the back of that man on your screen.
This is a huge round. We need this.
Yeah, Sonic.
The rest of the team are just going to gamble. They're going to run straight in. Modern going to try and go through the smoke. Doesn't win that duel either. It's left onto Sonic. He had a great pistol round, but needs to do so much more. Dapper facing the wrong way. Sonic gets a second. The 3rd as well for him. Just trying to hold it all down. Even gets a dink. Leaving Seb with limited HP. But even still, they have the man advantage. OC going to go running in, knowing he's low, getting the call from a teammate. And this 1v1 could be giving them that way back into the game. He doesn't know where Wrath currently is, but he peeks and finds that final frag. Sonic is the real hero of that round, but OC winning the 1v2 is still crucial. And it will keep their comeback continuing as they get their 9th onto the board. This was such sick play from Sonic.
And he dinks the last player too. Like, oh man. The amount of work he did just gave them the round pretty much, with OC there to close it out.
Absolutely anything. It would have to be some sort of pre-fire. They do have a Molotov. They do have another smoke and some HEs. Behind it though, Seb already going to get 1. Sonic with the trade, and his opponent's only on 1 HP. But there's 20 seconds left. A run back here. He's got to run all the way. He should have enough time to get the bomb plant, and Seb's already making his rotation as well. The fact is though, Sonic's going to get there significantly before his opponent. Bomb is going to be planted. Seb, so desperately low. He needs to hit the instant headshot here, and I don't know if Sonic's going to expect him to be this far forward. He's actually made it past the boxes. This could be perfect, but they wrap around. They go past each other. Neither player knows where they are. This is madness! He's jumped up into apartments! This is one of the most ridiculous rounds I think I've ever seen, and now Sonic's going to get him at the end, not knowing that they've just crossed paths. It's going to be taken for ATK, and more importantly,
you don't really have much of a reaction there, since even Rain Waker's on the other side of the map. You basically have 3 players going up against 2 very well encroached, and not just that, they have an excellent crossfire setup, an excellent bait and switch, and look at this double up. Lucky are gonna open it up. Oof, Lucky though, this is a bit ballsy. He's staying on the corner. Luckily, he has enough time to pull back, so he really is lucky right now. Skio at 30 HP. Lucky needs to stay alive, but I guess he's gonna connect the dots, connect the shots, and it's gonna look Lucky.
The fact that he's still staying here, the confidence
he's still.
right now.
Oh, come on, Lucky! Davey P finds one more, admitting to it, and if you get an entry on a site, usually there's at least one close to take the bomb back. But you've committed to B fully, and you had all players there, yet nobody had the bomb. It's like, what are you doing? And well, right now it's gonna be Pistols and Kevlar pushing up top short. Logan is holding the line, helping his teammate Maka. Although Rainwaker, good start. He got that kill towards long too short. That's actually very hard to make with the CZ, but Logan pulls out the deagle. And it's a field day for Heretics. They're having a lot of fun.
SKADE team and what we saw last week, they have a lot more confidence about them. Pissed around, I think, would put them arguably in a perfect position to be looking to take this lead here.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we expect. That's what we should be seeing. But SKADE, the push from Denislav down bottom actually works out perfectly. Finds 3, and Denislav. Oh, yes, sir. I'm loving this. Denislav takes down the last man. And it is SKADE on their 7th point. The second pistol going their way. This is exactly how... Setting this up right now, right? We've seen this one too many times fail to not believe it's going to be now impossible to hold it. Rocking, though, starts off well. There's a gap. No, there's not even a smoke. Wait, what? Why is there no smoke? Was there no utility available besides flashbangs? I didn't even notice. And, well, that's going to be a simple cleanup. Rocking, he makes it easy.
Going to be picked up by that AWP, although Denislav, he's close on the corner and... Ooh, lucky vital kill. Again, the trade back, though the peak was a little amateur. Now into a 1-on-2, they're going to come from the exact same spot, but they're aware of it. Maka tags, but Ratu low, and Maka takes it. 15-14 in Heretics. They guarantee the map point, but... Of Hop or main and just get an early frag. Zix trades it again, and, well, Denislav's there for the response. Waylander once more finds a kill to heaven, but it's not going to make a difference when he's on the other side of the map, unfortunately. And, well, that it does catch out Zix. Back to a 2-on-2. This is not yet done, although the angle... Oh, just slightly benefits World Edit there as he gets the tag, but can't find the kill.
Oh, my lord.
Just narrowly escapes death.
Yeah, what a tight game right now. Waylander and World Edit. The deadly duo. In a way, representative of the twin brothers of Ancient.
Yeah.
Freddy and Relaxa. You know, playing together from the get-go. Although, World Edit, he will find himself a kill, and I think that might just confirm it. Indeed it does, as Waylander... Oh my god! This is so close. Zix gets a frag, but it's World Edit that actually saves the round, I think. Rocking, if he doesn't die there, not only can he get more damage in, but he might potentially be the one man that connects the victory here for SKADE. It's still going to be Denislav, though. A 1-on-2, he finds a second there. He knows there's a plan happening. 8 seconds. Time is everything right now. And Denislav, he'll pull it off! You gotta be kidding me. Oh my god. Denislav. 9 seconds when it was a 1-on-1. At 5 seconds in, he goes for the no-scope. What a...
Transparent kind of hit. Tabs coming in with the spam. Draken going up high gets taken down. Freddy's nearby this smoke. You know, the CTs are in very quick tow. They've made it through Banana as well. So Freddy B, too many Freddys on this CT side at the moment. And, well, it looks like VP are trying to do something about that. It all seems to have fallen apart. This 3v3 was looking good, but now the 1v3 for Freddy Frog. Surely not long for this world. He peeks into one and actually ends up surviving. So he's given another bit of a chance here. A lot more time to play with because there is a kit somewhere. Oh no, that's so unfortunate though. He has to go charging forward and Snatchy had baited out his teammates perfectly. It's a little bit closer maybe than they expected it to come, but all the same, it's the first round on the board for VP.
I love that adjustment from Snatchy. He knows he's shown presence over towards...
Respect them. It's actually really difficult to just go barreling through a smoke into 3 diesels, as was proven there by VP. And now coming into this round, slightly harder to make the same thing happen on that T side, right? They're trying to rush in with Deagles of their own, not working out. Tabs is just cleanly spraying them all down. Set to maybe get an ace. Going to get doinked by the nade, though. You heard that just hit him before it ended up taking his life. So not quite, but it should be... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe reading into the fact, you know, the way that you like to play Inferno as a player, I think B can tend to be a little easier because when you're clearing the site itself, you know, in a situation 1vx, when you're clearing the site, you can, you know, look into a lot of headshot angles, and there you go, right? You can spin around and isolate angles a lot easier. Whereas if you're jumping out of apartments into pit, there's like 2 or 3 angles that immediately are going to be trained on you. We'll see here. He's actually pushed into construction as well, so could catch off another couple of players. Here's them coming in. Quite obviously, they've got kits, they've got the mollies, you know, they've got a smoke for banana, let's say, but they're opting not to go for it, which makes sense because they surely would have seen him. Smoke going to go down onto it. Freddy finds head of one. Veggie's holding this, though. Veggie's holding this, and unfortunately, Freddy has made the wrong call. It will be the round going the way of VP, but that is very close considering the buy. And that's going to come back to the point that I was going to make anyway about that round. I think somewhat...
It does seem like they're condensing on towards this A take. Snatchy wants to contest it over towards the lane. And he's got some presence towards the arch as well. There's the flash. There's the swing as a result. Bold play. Only a 1 but Mihu is on the scene with 3. That's the bomb dash. That's the round dashed as well. Freddy B left to try and pick up the pieces of 40 seconds on the clock, all in his lonesome.